Sir, the next point related to overriding, of course, sometimes we may use throws exception, throws IO exception. Do you have any restrictions in overriding related to throws keyword? Compulsory you people should aware. Observe that carefully, sir. Sir, here public void M1, throws exception, parent class method, child class method, public void M1 doesn't throw any exception. Sir, here also parent method doesn't throw any exception, but child class method throws exception. Like, sir, we have almost around 8 cases I wrote on the board. Okay, I will explain all these things. But to understand this related to throws keyword, first you people should have some basic idea about checked exception and unchecked exception. Please make sure, sir, if you aware checked and unchecked exception, then you can aware clearly, right? Sir, let me put some basic idea about checked exception and unchecked exception, right? Very simple, sir. Do you know, in exception handling, I will explain in detail, don't worry. But here, my target is, sir, which are checked exceptions, which are unchecked exceptions, just aware that knowledge is enough to answer this type of questions for the exam. Sir, do you know, you have which class acts as root for Java exception hierarchy? Have you remembered, right? Throwable. Yesterday we covered, in the last videos we covered already throwable. Throwable acts as root for Java, all Java exceptions and errors, right? Now, throwable contain two child classes, exception and error. Two child classes, exception and error. Sir, under exception, there are several child classes are there. Runtime exception, IO exception, runtime exception, IO exception. Next, interrupted exception, IE, very important, sir. Throws interrupted exception in multi-threading, very common exception. Next, servlet exception, several things are there. Under runtime exception, do you know, sir, what are various child classes are there? Arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, class cast exception, Are you getting? Arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, class cast exception. These are child classes of runtime exception. Similarly, IO exception, for this file not found exception. Are you getting? File not found exception, EOF exception, exception, Okay. Sir, interrupted exception, servlet exception, there are several things are there. Even under error also, VM error. Are you getting? What is the VM errors are? Virtual machine error. Under that, okay, out of memory error. Are you getting? Out of memory error like this. Stack overflow error. Out of memory error. Stack overflow error like a ... Several things are there. Sir, please make sure in this which are checked exceptions, which are unchecked exceptions. Compulsory you people should have clarity, right? The point here is, do you know what is this one? What is this? Runtime exception, arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, class cast exception. These are child classes of runtime. Next, what is this one? Error. Under error, virtual machine error, like there are several things. Among these, which are checked exceptions, which are unchecked exceptions, there is a clear division is there. What is that division is? Sir, a runtime exception and its child classes. Observe very carefully, sir. Runtime exception and its child classes. Error and its child classes. Are you getting? Error and its child classes. So, are unchecked. Unchecked, sir. These are unchecked. Like, let me repeat again. Runtime exception and its child classes. Error and its child classes are unchecked. Compiler never going to check whether you are handling or not. Except these, all the remaining things by default considered as checked exceptions, right? Are you getting? Except this part, the total remaining thing is by default considered as checked exceptions, right? Sir, can you please observe? Sir, IO exception, checked exception, checked exception, file not found exception, checked, interrupted exception, checked exception, servlet exception, checked exception, right? So the important point, this is the thumb rule you should aware. Runtime exception and its child classes, error and its child classes are unchecked, except this, the total remaining area is the checked exceptions, right? Okay, sir, please make sure if you aware this point, then automatically nothing will be there in our overriding rule. Are you in the position to understand, right? But which are parent class, which are child classes, compulsory, this division must be aware. Arithmetic, null pointer, class cast exception, these are child classes of runtime exception, unchecked, right? But IO exception and its child classes checked only. Interrupted exception checked only. Next, error part unchecked only. Clear, right? If you aware this knowledge, then you can able to answer very easily these things, right? Sir, observe. What is the rule in overriding? What rule is there, sir? Very simple rule, sir. If child class method throws any checked exception, if child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw the same checked exception or its a parent. Let me repeat again. Okay, if a child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw the same checked exception or its a parent. Otherwise, compiler will get left and right. Are you getting that? Okay. So just I'm repeating again. If child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw the same checked exception or its a parent. Otherwise, compile time error, right? Sir, what about unchecked exception? For unchecked exception, no rule. The rule is applicable only for checked exceptions only. Unchecked exceptions, you can use anywhere, any number of times, no problem at all. Clear, right? Now, if you aware this, now observe that first point, first one. If a child class method throws any checked exception, can you please tell, in this case, child method doesn't throw any checked exception, then we are not required to worry, perfectly itself is valid. Are you getting valid? Because child doesn't throw any checked exception. Second case, child class throws exception. Child method throws exception. Sir, if child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent method should throw the same checked exception or its parent. But here parent method does not throw. That's why this one is invalid. Compile time error by default we are going to get, sir. Please make sure you people should aware. Now have a look once. Let me show at least once. Here, observe carefully about this one. I'm taking a simple example, sir. A simple example. Here public void M1. Public void M1. Sir, M1 parent throws exception, sir. But child doesn't throw any checked exception. If the child doesn't throw any checked exception, no restrictions, happily the code is going to compile. Happily the code is going to compile fine. Java C p.java. Observe that the code what I say about this one is p.java. Regarding this is the p.java, right? That's why Java C p.java. Happily the code is going to compile, no problem at all. Suppose if the child class method throws checked exception, but the parent class method doesn't throw that checked exception, have you observed, right? Immediately error we are going to get. M1 in C cannot override M1 in P. Overridden method does not throw exception like this, right? So if a child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw the same checked exception or its parent. Sir, suppose I want to make this one as a valid. One option, better to throw parent class method also throws either same or its parent. Either same. I'm taking M1 throws exception. Are you getting? Child class method throws some checked exception. Parent class method also throws the same checked exception. No problem. Acceptable. acceptable. If the parent class method throws its parent, sir, what is the parent? Parent of exception throwable, still acceptable. Okay, no issue at all. So the rule is, if a parent class, if a child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw either same exception, either same checked exception, or it's a parent. Okay, well, so this one is the invalid, right? Now the third one, can you please observe? Child class method throws IO exception, parent class method throws exception. Sir, it is a checked. IO exception is the checked. So IO exception itself is the checked means, sir, parent class method throws its parent only. No problem at all. Acceptable. Okay. Fourth one, sir, child class method throws exception. If a child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw either same exception or its parent. Sorry, it is not parent, it is not same. That's why it is invalid. Are you getting? So because parent method always throw either same or higher level, but this is the sub IO exception is the child of exception. That's why it is not, it is invalid. Okay, like, sir, now public void throws EOF exception, file not found exception. Child class method throws EOF exception, file not found exception. Have you observed? According to our diagram, EOF exception, file not found exception are child class of IO exception. So these two are child of IO only, no problem at all. So each and every checked exception thrown by child class method, compulsory thrown by parent class method or its parent. Sir, parent already IO, yes, more superior only. That's why no problem at all. Next, have you observed, right? Sir, public void M1 throws EOF exception. EOF exception. Sir, parent IO, no problem at all. EOF exception, parent throws IO exception, no problem. But interrupted exception, child class method throws interrupted exception, which is not thrown by parent class method. That's why immediately compile method we are going to get, sir, this one itself is invalid, because interrupted exception, which is the checked exception thrown by only child class but not by the parent class. That's why itself is invalid, right? If you want, let me show this one. Have a look once. Parent class method throws IO exception. Parent class method throws IO exception, but child class method throws EOF exception, EOF exception, comma, interrupted exception, comma, interrupted exception, like this, right? Sir, anyway, IO exception like import java dot IO dot star must be required. Import java dot IO dot star. Now observe that the problem here is EOF exception, the corresponding parent already thrown. But interrupted exception, where is the corresponding parent? That's why the problem is coming. Are you getting? Now, let me compile this code. Let me compile. Immediately error. M1 in C cannot override M1 in P. Overridden method does not throw interrupted exception. Suppose if this interrupted exception thrown by parent, sir, if this interrupted exception is thrown by parent, then perfectly valid, no problem at all. Are you getting? Sir, or for both the common parent is interrupted, sir, exception. If the parent class method throws exception, now also it is valid. Are you getting, right? Sir, observe various possibilities, right? So that's why this one is invalid, it's a very clear. Sir, what about next, the seventh one? Public void M1 throws IO exception. Public void M1 throws IO exception. Public void M1 throws EOF exception, null pointer exception. Sir, observe, EOF exception, it's parent IO exception, already parent method thrown. But what about null pointer exception? Have you remembered? Null pointer exception is the checked or unchecked? Unchecked. That's why you can take anywhere, no restrictions, right? Valid. Okay. Now, sir, this one. Child class method throws arithmetic exception, null pointer exception. Sir, both are unchecked exception. Child class method doesn't throw any checked exception. That's why perfectly this one is valid. restrictions are applicable only for checked exception but not for unchecked exception. Child class method throws any number of unchecked exceptions perfectly itself is acceptable, but only restriction applicable for checked exceptions, right? Clear for all of you, right? All these things clearly available in our material. Don't worry, just go through that so that you people can feel more comfortable. If any case if you are feeling sir doubt, just try to execute, automatically you can get much clarity, right? But you should aware what is the rule. Can you please spell out? What is the rules are? If child class method throws any checked exception, compulsory parent class method should throw same checked exception or its parent. That is the rule what you people should aware. But what about unchecked exceptions? No restrictions. Clear, right?